streaming. So, just to let y'all know, this particular stream is going to be a music test stream, and I'm not changing anything or monitoring anything because it is going to be a very quick stream. So I'm going to turn the mic off. We're going to listen to the noise. I got my settings about as good as I can get them. Because the USB going to the MIDI thing is noisy, but it's surprisingly better than it was before. And I've got some other things happening. You can move cables around to some extent, and there's a MIDI cable that's not connected to anything right now, and there's music. I get 2 synthesizers, connect up, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to turn the mic off. See, if I crank it up quite a bit, hello, you get this noise. And it's coming from the other computer because of some grounding stuff, but surprisingly it's really good. And also, if you minimize something, you can bring something up, and sometimes it changes things. Alright, so that's actually turned up, and there is a volume on that as well. Now my volume is turned up a little bit on my mixer, and I could probably but this is a line in properties. I could probably turn this level down. Because I'm doing that. I'm also playing back. Let's see, properties, levels is set to 90. Let's set both the input and the output to 80 on this streaming computer. Now I'm going to turn the volume up on this instrument. Why isn't this another ad break going? Now I'm going to turn down the mixer volume, which is turned up quite a bit. And there's some interference coming from the keyboard. Most of it's coming from here. So if I turn that down, turn this up, I had some noise artifacts in there. I don't know where that was coming from. Hello? Okay, so there's some noise from the microphone. When I'm doing a final... Yeah. Hell, like I'd have to be right up on the mic to talk. Hello, 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 hello. If I turn the mic all the way down, some of the static hiss goes away. That's cranked way up, like almost to max. Hello. I'm not monitoring anything. But that's not where I would put this. That'd be like way too loud. And there's could be a feedback thing. Could be a feedback thing too. So let's see. So that gives me a little bit of headroom. And there's still some noise, but still. No, the other thing is I don't have my... I got Ableton is on there and all this other stuff, and now I've spent so much time on this, I don't want to go further. But I'm going to play something, turn the mic down, and we'll see what it sounds like. Wait. What just happened here? And this mixer is hotter than hell. Holy shit. Damn, this little mixer is so hot that I can't even touch it. And I've got it on on a little pad now so that it can breathe. But I think I've got to bring this up even higher and probably even put a fan on this thing. I've never known the mixer to get that hot. It's just a little guy. Alright, I'm going to play some stuff and get out of here. Yeah, okay, that's the extent of my music test. Oh boy. And so I'm going to explain real quick what I did because I wanted to operate a synthesizer on my computer as well as the synthesizer on my synthesizer. Doesn't make any sense, right? I got a controller keyboard. The controller goes to synth number 1, which is my main synthesizer, which you can't see it right now, and it's on top. And then that MIDI input goes into that, and it comes out as a through. So what that means is the MIDI from the first keyboard that sends the MIDI data to the main synthesizer, it plays that, plus then it goes through that synthesizer into the computer through a MIDI box thing with a noise. I've done the best I probably can do. And then it plays this other synth which has these sounds. And that's on the computer. This is called Absinthe 5. Now there's some other stuff here. It's got like all kinds of crap here. Let's see if we can find something. So what we have to do is turn off the main synthesizer so I can hear what's going on. And it actually does octaves, which is pretty cool. And it's a ton of crap on this. Like, I'd have to go through a lot of stuff here to figure out. And they created a lot of stuff. I have no idea how they created all of this, but I mean, out the dark sewer. That's got a ton of crap on there. Some of that stuff, like, it doesn't sound good at all. I'm more of a musically oriented type person, and, you know, I want to get decent sounds going. Oops. What happened here? Something's gone bazookas here. Here we go. Here's some stuff. Holy God, look at all of this. This is the first time I've looked at Absinthe. Really strange. Something's happening that I wasn't planning on. It's changing the octave on the other synthesizer as well as the octave on the computer synth. But I can't change the keys, which is a little unfortunate. That's a heck of a mess, isn't it? So I got something to mess around with on that one. Now, if I turn this off, let's see, we've got... I gotta change my... I do a lot of crap. So this is channel 7. So I'm just gonna X out of this. And then I'm gonna go to the other program, which now runs, thank you, called Analog Synth. And let's see, we want to create, let's see, edit favorites, no. How do I do this? File. Audio, new, how to create okay, let's go to the MIDI settings on this one, and this is going to be channel 7. See, that one's not very loud. So let's turn this one down and see if we can get a MIDI connection. Yeah, that's working. Very good. Now that's a monophonic. Slow it down, it doesn't sound that good. A lot of the sounds in this, but there's an, I don't want to go there. Shit. My sound banks. Maybe, let's see, explore. Mamacita styles. Sorry, I'm not watching the stream right now. It's just the way it goes. Drum and bass, soul, R&B. Soul, show results. And there is a ton of stuff. And the volume is cranked up quite a bit. Now, okay, so now let's see, let's try to export preset. I just put it here. It's not really what I wanted to do. Save preset as to user bank. Okay, now we want to save in a new user bank. So we'll just put down, let's say, pads. Strings and pads. And let's see if that works. Save. And now we should have strings and pads. Alright. Sorry, I'm not monitoring the stream right now. I'm going to turn this off, and I think I am going to play the guitar a bit afterwards. I wasn't planning on it, but I just don't want to get into the music thing that much. I want to figure out sound and noise and such. I'm not happy. Well, I wonder if I can adjust. Oh, that actually works. The pitch wheels are working on. That's computer synth. So that's the computer synth, and that's the MIDI. It's like right there. And here's the my main synthesizer added to that. The computer thing doesn't really add that much, but there's some other stuff on here. I really should be watching my stream, but I'm not. Styles. I want to look for crapkey. I have to get rid of this. And I want styles, characteristics, analog. Oh, heavens to bits. It's not bags, I don't think. Instruments, style. Ambient. Latin, environmental, jazz, blues, deep complex, spirit dark, Leslie. They don't have. Okay, that noise. Is that my mic? I can crank the mic right up. Get rid of this. Go back to explore. Type. Bass, drums, electric piano. Huh. Looking for something. Oh, what is this right here? Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. this up, take the brightness down a little, slow this down maybe. Put that all the way over there. Keyboards. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna call it a night with this stuff. I just got all this stuff put together. Well, I didn't really like all of this stuff. Putting all this stuff together has taken me over 3 months to try to get the sound, and I'm still not quite happy with the sound that's coming through there because of the USB. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file, save preset as. I'll put a 2 on here, and user bank is going to be strings and pads. Well, actually, that should be arpeggios. They call it arpeggios. I'm going to call it ARPs. And save. Now I'm going to exit out of this program. A lot of this was sound testing and that sort of thing. Workflow, that kind of thing. I got my computer monitors over on one side, the keyboards are on the other side. I can't really see exactly what I'm doing. And when I run Ableton and the other programs, I might be able to use that second monitor and put it, because if I'm going to use the synth on that computer a lot, which now seems to be, it's looking like what I'm doing. I'm running it from the second computer. Now, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the synthesizers. This is all for noise testing. I'm going to turn this up a little. You can hear that little humming. I want to try something. Actually, let me think about this. I'm going to turn off the synthesizers. I'm going to plug in the MIDI cable into my main computer. And I always turn the synths off before I unplug anything. That helps to avoid any possible static discharge, that kind of thing. So there's still a noise there. Now as soon as I disconnect this cable, the noise is going to go away. And I want to compare the noise between the two computers. I'm going to shut this mic off now. it's now connected to the main computer. I'm going to turn on... I don't think I might have actually have... Am I streaming? I am streaming, okay. I might be able... The sound from the main computer is not going to work because I don't have my sound options available. That's just the way that rolls. But I can see what's going on. If I... Let's change this to MIDI. Input is channel 7. And let's just see out of curiosity. Okay, now I got the controller keyboard on. I want to see if the MIDI works. It does not because the other keyboard's not on. I'm still not hearing as much noise. Okay, the MIDI is working. So I've got two options now to run synthesizers on the on two different computers. But I can only do one at a time. Quieter. I'm going to connect this back to the other main computer again. Actually, it's not the main computer, it's my streaming computer. Yeah, it's a little bit more noisier. Okay, well, that's off. Now I gotta go listen to my stream and see how everything sounded.